Good day, friends. I hope you're doing well. It's Frankie Rose. Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm thinking today maybe we'll talk a little bit more about James Brenner. He is the neighbor of the now missing Dylan Rounds. So, federal prosecutors have filed charges against the neighbor of Dylan Rounds, the 19-year-old farmer who's been missing from Utah for over a month now. Dylan was last heard from at about 7 a.m. on May 28th when he told his grandmother on the phone that he was going to go put his grain truck in the shed. Now, James Brenner was squatting in a trailer on that same property. According to authorities, that is the shed that has been talked about so much. If I remember correctly, they actually had that area taped off for a little while. The Box Elder County Sheriff's Office interviewed James Brenner on June 7th during their search for Dylan. According to court documents, 9 days later, it shows that the sheriff's office and FBI executed a search warrant on his trailer. During that search, ball ammunition, ignition caps, black powder, and speed loads, all relating to a muzzle loading weapon. Now, this was all located and photographed in the trailer, but the items were not seized at that time. There was no muzzle loader firearms in the trailer, and I believe that those would be the ones that DH or Don held for him. Law enforcement did speak with Don on June 20th, and court documents say he told investigators that after Dylan went missing and after James spoke with the police on June 7th, that James brought the 3 black powder guns to his residence and asked them to keep them for him. When he was asked why, James Brenner said that he needed to do this for his own safety, and that the last time he had any type of trouble with the law, they took everything from him, and he did not want the things he had left to be taken. Don agreed to store the muzzle loaders and later turned them over to the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office, where they were then booked into evidence. The next day, FBI interviewed Don again, and he reportedly told them that James Brenner also brought him a .22 caliber rifle around the same time he brought over the muzzle loaders. Brenner and Dylan knew each other and were family friends, according to the arrest report. So this is not the first time that he has faced this type of charge. He was sentenced in 2012 to 33 months in prison after he was convicted of being a felon in possession with firearms. He also has additional felony convictions in his criminal history, according to this complaint. This includes multiple assaults and multiple intent to murder charges. That's right, intent to murder. The warrant does not mention if James Brenner is a suspect in Round's disappearance, but does not include any further information on the search for this missing 19-year-old Dylan Rounds. Prosecutors have asked a judge to keep Brenner in custody before the trial. In their motion to hold Brenner, the U.S. Attorney's Office called him a serious risk and cited his prior criminal history, which includes charges of malicious wounding, malicious shooting, and repeat convictions of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Family members had mentioned to the local outlets that Dylan told relatives about a weird run in with a stranger on a country road just before he disappeared. The man was walking down the gravel road barefoot, his aunt said. He flagged Dylan down, who was in his truck. He asked to use Dylan's phone and was acting erratically. Dylan felt the man was dangerous and may have been high. Of course, this man, as we know, turned out to be Chase Venstra, who is also right now in jail. There has been numerous searches in the area and nothing has shown up. No new leads. They basically just seem to be getting the people that they can locked up in the Hooskow that have outstanding warrants. James is either 5'1" or 5'10". I know that's a big discrepancy, but that is literally what you see out there, anywhere from 5'1" to 5'11". He weighs about 160 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes. And of course, his actual height would be handy. So basically what it is Dylan's vehicle, the seat was pushed way up. So Dylan's mom was able to drive it without any problems. And she's not a very tall lady herself. I'm thinking she's hovering around 5 foot, give or take. The newest update puts James in front of a grand jury tomorrow on Friday the 8th. So being that he's been charged with all these other issues, does that say to us that he has something to do with Dylan? Let me know what you guys think. I'm finding that Jim is getting higher and higher on my personal suspect list. Anyone with details about Dylan and his disappearance is urged to call the Box Elder County Sheriff's Office, 1-435-734-3800. One more time, 1-435-734-3800. So for now, friends, that's where we're at. This case keeps turning corners and people are coming out of the woodwork faster than I can keep up with them. I truly hope that we can find Dylan Rounds. He is missed and his family wants him home. So for now, friends, I'm going to say cheers. And if you get a chance, subscribe, hit that like button. Well, you know the drill. So for now, cheers, friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.